Have you ever turned on your vehicle and you were out of gas and you had to do the walk of shame? You had to walk down the street with a gas can. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, you gotta admit, you know. But the funny part is that when I ran out of gas and I went to get some more gas, and I put it in my big ass van, I only had like a gallon and a half, right? I was so low that it still wouldn't go on. Anyway, guys, speaking of gas or gasoline, Iran, yeah, the European Union looks like they're going to be moving towards putting an embargo. Now, this is something that's pretty significant. They were going to put an embargo on the oil for Iran. You have to understand that Iran's oil, a lot of that oil goes to various European countries, but you know, their biggest buyer is pretty much China. China with about 20% and Japan with about 17%, 16% I think goes to India. But yeah, you know, South Korea is also a big buyer of Iran's oil. But once you put these embargoes on a country like Iran, you're pretty much backing them. You're backing them into a corner and putting them in a situation where they're probably going to strike back. And if they try to shut down the straits, you know, it can impact oil prices right here in the U.S. because it would interfere with companies' ability to transport oil in and out of the Middle East. So it's a pretty significant story. Oh, there is some good news though. The Supreme Court ruled that the police, if they try to put a GPS tracker in your vehicle, that's considered to be a search. So they can't just do it without a warrant. They need a warrant to do that. So a little good news right there. You know, I keep seeing this number and hearing this number 30 pop up over and over again. Okay, the water company said that they were going to raise prices by 30%. I mean, for what exactly? You know, now I'm paying $80 for the damn water bill. It pisses me off. And they're not the only ones. You know, I'm seeing various food prices go up by about 30% over the last year. I'm seeing, what else? Car insurance. I went to get car insurance and they said, well, yeah, insurance went up by about 30% because of the number of claims in your area and your zip code. I'm thinking, what? You know, how come I keep seeing that same number pop up whenever I hear a price increase? 30%, 30%. Like, I mean, did everybody just agree to just increase their prices by 30%? And if everybody does it, then maybe less people will be pissed off about it. I'm sure that didn't happen, but still, you know, it's just odd that number keeps popping up. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the value of the dollar keeps decreasing, but I'm noticing that it's a big jump. You know, it's a big jump in a lot of these prices in a short period of time. And it's sort of, well, it's really starting to really annoy me. It's getting to the point where it's like, I have to pay, what, $140, $150 for car insurance around here? I mean, over a period of a year, if I just want no-fault insurance, it's going to cost more than the value of the whole van. I mean, I understand that insurance is meant to cover accidents on other ends, but I don't know, man. I'm not happy with the increase in the prices. So... Oh, I've been reading a number of ballet books. This one right here is called Winter Season, a Dancer's Journal, and it's by Tony Bentley. So I've been getting into a lot of that stuff. If you want to read about a life of a dancer, this is a great book. A short read, easy read. It's basically her journal over one winter season. And it covers a lot of good stuff. So I'm also going to be reading some other type of books. I'm going to be reading World War Z, which is considered by many to be one of the best zombie books ever written. So I'm going to do a review on that. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll be getting back to you guys. Thanks for watching. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. And don't forget, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Bye.